Gabby Martino is an incredibly unprofessional businesswoman. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Z Chanel. We're gonna slow it down a little bit today, divas. I started to feel burnt out because my last two videos took a lot out of me. It might not seem like it when you see the final product, but I'm a slow editor and a perfectionist, so it takes me hours to finish even a single video. Because of this, I noticed that I was starting to dread making videos, and you know, that's not the reason I started this channel. This was supposed to be a creative outlet, so today we're just gonna scale it back just a tad. I'll still do more in-depth videos, but I'll pepper in some lighter content here and there as well. I started this channel because I was incredibly stressed, doing a lot of things at once. I was in school full-time, getting my master's degree, and completing practicum hours, while also working full-time in a pretty emotionally demanding field. And the state of the world was no help either, and it's still looking pretty grim. But thank goodness I have graduated. I have a master in silliness now. It's funny because I basically added on an entirely new responsibility that I didn't even need to do by creating this YouTube channel. But let me tell you, I don't regret it one bit. I have always wanted to do something like this, and I'm so glad that I bit the bullet and started my own channel. It's definitely helped me de-stress. It's also so exciting to have a community of people to talk to who have similar views as me, especially because it feels like the world is crashing and burning into the core of the sun. I'll never truly have the words to describe how grateful I am for all of you watching. Even if I only get 100 views on a video, I'm just really grateful that there are people out there who enjoy my content at all, and that we can have these open, honest, and empathetic conversations. So thank you for making this a safe space, not only for me, but for everyone. All right, let's turn the silly meter up a couple notches. We're gonna delve into the world of Gabby Martino and some of her sketchy business practices. Gabby is one half of the twin duo Niki and Gabby, who gained popularity on YouTube during the 2010s. They were some of the main contributors to beauty content at this time, right there along with Alicia Marie, Mia Stammer, Lauren Rihimaki, and of course, the Queen Bee, Bethany Moda. These girls were it. At the time, they had us girlies in a chokehold. I will never forget those white lace shorts that everyone had. It was like peak summer fashion, and I wanted them so badly. This was the era of millennial pink, flower crowns, Vanessa Hudgens as the queen of Coachella. Everyone was shuffling any chance they got. Gay marriage was legalized. By the way, happy Pride, besties. It was a beautiful time to be alive. What I wouldn't give for that childlike joy in this moment, because it's scary out here in 2026. Anyway, this group of divas had such a powerful influence on the teenage zeitgeist of the 2010s. Niki and Gabby gained a lot of popularity because of their video style that embraced their twinhood. Is that a word? They did a lot of opposite twins type of content. Niki had a more alternative or edgy style, while Gabby leaned traditionally girly, favoring a pink and frilly princess aesthetic. Gabby in particular became very infamous for copying Ariana Grande's every move. People noticed that she did kind of resemble Ariana. They're also both of Italian heritage, and their families are from the Northeast region of the United States. Despite her vehemently denying it in the early days, it was always very obvious that Gabby aimed to look exactly like Ariana, to a worrisome degree. Gabby is a lot less demure about it now, and very confidently and openly cosplays as Ariana. In fact, people are speculating that one of the lyrics in Ariana's new song is aimed at the many people who attempt to steal Ariana's identity, Gabby being one of them. And we do know that Ariana knows who Gabby is because she was in the Thank You Next music video. So I wonder if Ariana was thinking of Gabby when she wrote that specific lyric. Gabby has always had this weird fascination with Ariana Grande. That's very evident, but we're not going to peel the layers of that onion today. What I really want to talk about is Gabby's business ventures. Gabby has dabbled in small businesses a couple times now and has found herself in a lot of different scandals. She's become notorious for jacking up prices on very cheap, mass-produced products and for having some of the worst customer service skills. A testament to this is Gabby's bridal shop that she opened in 2020. At the time, Gabby was engaged to her long-term boyfriend Colin, though they're no longer together. Well, she opened an online boutique selling bridal items, and people dragged her for the perceived lack of effort in her products. The prices for some of these items are atrocious. You can tell that she bought a bunch of inventory from Temu or AliExpress, slapped some low-effort amateur DIY designs on them, and then tried to sell them for quadruple their original price. But describing it won't do it justice, so let me just show you. What the hell is this? And this Your eyes are not deceiving you. She is selling this Prada box with nothing in it, just her signature scribbled on with Sharpie on the lid, as if her name alone is worth the price of gold. Seriously though, these products are it really does come across like she haphazardly doodled with glue, beads, and glitter, decided, that's good enough, and then try to sell it for an insultingly high price just to make some quick cash. This is something that you give to a friend as a little DIY birthday gift or your mother for Mother's Day. These are not luxury items that are worth that price tag. But not only is Gabby upcharging for these worthless items, when people complain, she sicks her minions on them, relentlessly harassing them into silence. Gabby's newest and still operating business venture is an online boutique called Hometown Vintage. The first thing I noticed when I went on her whatnot was that she had products listed for sale named "Do Not Purchase Unless You're So-and-so." Initially, I was very confused about this, but it seems like the reason she's doing this is because she's actually selling the products on Instagram or some sort of external site and then doing the transaction through something like Zelle or Venmo, where they likely charge little to no fee, and then using the whatnot shipping services to actually send the items. I imagine that this is also so these individuals can seem like they had purchased these items from her whatnot store directly so that they can leave 5-star reviews and bury the lower ratings. That feels pretty sketchy to me. And is that legal? I've never owned a business before, but that feels icky. She's also been advertising that she will give 75% off coupons to individuals who leave her 5-star reviews on her whatnot shop. Is that not illegal as well? I know that businesses try to incentivize people to leave reviews, but those incentives usually aren't contingent on the customer leaving specifically a 5-star review. That feels incredibly unethical. There have also been reports that people haven't even received their orders and complaints that the items that she sells in her mystery boxes are very cheap, mass-produced, or heavily worn items, likely purchased originally from Dollar Tree or Shein. But the whole draw of her business in the first place is that these items are meant to be vintage. I will say some of these items people have to bid on, like those mystery boxes, so the price that people pay will inevitably depend on the highest bidder. But I do feel like as a business owner, it's your responsibility to make sure that the products that you're giving to your customers are actually high quality items, not things that are dilapidated, broken, heavily stained, or simply overconsumption junk from Temu. There's a TikToker who filmed herself opening a shabby chic themed mystery box that she purchased from Gabby's store.
Open this vintage shabby chic mystery box with me from the Gabby, as in Nikki and Gabby, as in Fancy Vlogs Gabby, as in the shabby chic queen herself. Look just how stunning this is. Okay, first of all, there's this little puff ball. What is this? So intrigued. Vintage cover, and then when you open it, it's this little cat. Gosh, this little like coin pouch. This vintage hanky cover. Some sewing patterns, which I'm so excited about because look at that. Like, it's the little things like this that obviously have no use for me, but bring me so much joy. Will not be using Swan soap, but will I be displaying it in my bathroom and will it bring me joy every day? Yes. Pin. These are so stunning. These little floral pearl Yvonne earrings. Oh my gosh. Look how stunning this lace is. Oh my gosh, what a fairy tale dream. Okay, next. This one is tattered, like tattered, but stunning, ripping to my touch just by holding it, but it's really beautiful. I can be able to salvage some of this fabric for a sewing project. Last but not least, vintage heart container.
Do y'all see that dress? It is literally falling apart in her hands. The creator looks so disappointed as she's holding this tattered dress. She paid $100 for this box, but I really don't think that the combined value of all these items is worth $100. Keep in mind that this was in 2025, not Trump's 2026 economy. But adding to the disaster that is her boutique shop is Gabby's unprofessionalism when handling disgruntled customers. In business, the customer is always right, no matter how unreasonable they're being, which is precisely why I am not a business owner. If some Karen ever came up to me to complain about a perfectly good item that I sold to them, someone better hold me back before I clock this motherfucker. I'm half kidding. I do stand on my principles though, and that's why I don't work customer service anymore because I hated dealing with unreasonable customers, but definitely not the way that Gabby deals with them. The way Gabby deals with unhappy customers is very unique, to say the least. A customer named Yvette bid $40 on a mystery box, and this is what she received. Some of the contents look like they're just PR freebies Gabby didn't want, which I'm pretty certain you're legally not allowed to sell. But Yvette, understandably, was pretty upset about the products she received in her mystery box. So she left a 1-star review on Gabby's Whatnot store. In her review, Yvette says she bribes customers by telling them they will get PR items if they leave her 5-star reviews. The boxes she shows are boxes she sends her friends or favorite customers. If you're anything bigger than a small, expect to get granny-looking clothes with ripped up inseams or unable to wear at all. Save your money from this scam. If I could give this 0 stars, I would. These are items you can get off of Amazon for way less and even on Temu. The clothes stink and are perfumed to cover up smell. Save your money. Receiving a 1-star review, understandably, can be very disheartening, and I wouldn't blame you if it hurt your feelings a little. That's only human. But the way Gabby responded publicly, well, she says this customer purchased 10 boxes in less than a month, all including Prada, Chanel, Ralph Lauren. I purchased plus size wholesale from @Traveling and Thrifted and a special wholesale retailer in West Hollywood to meet this customer's specific requests. I was randomly blocked with no message as to why and still have another box to create for her. She left amazing reviews up until she blocked me. Okay, so I can kind of understand Gabby as a business owner being frustrated with this review, especially if she feels that it's not 100% true. After all, there are 3 sides to every story, and in this one, there's Yvette's side, there's Gabby's side, and then of course, there's ye almighty God's side. Aside from the passive-aggressive tone and her attempt to discredit Yvette, I could kind of see a world where she was in the right, but then she goes on to say, I love this business and this is her way of feeling power, I guess. I hope spreading lies makes you feel good. Please don't put your projections about sizing onto me. Thanks. And that's where she loses me. As a business owner, Gabby should have validated this customer's complaints, tried to make it right, perhaps offer her a discount code or a partial refund, and then provide a public and tactful response to her 1-star review. Something like, Hi Yvette, I'm so sorry that this was your experience. I appreciate you leaving feedback. I would love to connect to discuss your concerns further and see how we can make things right. Please reach out to me at blah 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 at blah blah.com. But Gabby had to get her britches in a bunch and took this as a personal attack, causing her to spiral and badmouth Yvette on a live stream.
But do you see how scary this is for me? Like, I work so hard to make people happy, and then, like, God forbid, like, someone could switch like that. And no offense, Jade, I know you're friends with her, but Yvette was one of the scariest cases I've ever had on here. I don't know your relationship with her, but she's f***ing weird.
I feel like I don't need to tell you why a business owner shouldn't be talking a customer so publicly. That's absolutely nutso. But of course, it doesn't end here. Much like the other Gabby Hannah, Gabby DiMartino has a group chat with their fans, and screenshots leaked where she seems to be encouraging her fans to bully and harass Yvette. Why the frick do these creators have group chats with their fans? This is why their egos are so big, because the people in these chats hype them up so much to the extent that they feel invincible, validated, and like they're always in the right. It's weird, it's gross, there's an obvious power dynamic, and as a creator, you shouldn't be communicating with your fans like they're your friends. In this chat, her fans are calling Yvette sick, insinuating that she's some sinister, evil person. All Yvette did, at least from what I can see and what I understand, is leave a 1-star review. If Gabby can't handle a single 1-star review without losing her then she needs to close her business. What are we doing here? The last thing we need to talk about with Gabby is her misleading advertisement of her OnlyFans in 2020, where she was selling for $3 a video of her 3-year-old self. The only issue is that she was unclothed in the video. Put 2 and 2 together, she was quickly accused of selling and misleading fans into purchasing CSAM, which, yeah, I can't argue with that. What the f? After she was rightfully called out, her OnlyFans account was suspended, and then a voice note of her leaked where she talked about how she was just a big troll, she didn't mean anything by it, and that she was worried about what Ariana Grande would think. The hell?
I'm about to go to dinner with Colin, but I just wanted to send a voice memo to just thank you for not judging me and for not misconstruing the intention of that video. My humor is stupid and I'm a troll and I should have thought things through. I truly was just treating my OnlyFans like a Finsta, and I would post that on my Finsta. I've gone through horrible things as a child, and I don't want to talk about it, but that's why I'm so upset that people could think I support that. So please just know, like, if in the back of your mind, if you think it's fucked up, no, it is fucked up, and that I'm really, really sorry to let you down, and I just don't know what to do to get past this, because my worst fear is, like, Ariana catching wind of this. Like, what would she think? You know what I mean?
There are many more controversies tied to Gabby's name, as well as her sister Nikki. Let me know if you'd like another video on that. But as for now, I'd love to hear what y'all think about Gabby as an entrepreneur who girl bossed too close to the sun one too many times. Well, that's all that I have for you all today. I'd love to hear about what you think of Gabby's many business scandals, so don't forget to leave a comment down below. Also, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content like this. And if you really liked this video, maybe try hitting that hype button as well. Apparently, it really helps with the YouTube algorithm. She's very finicky, and I would appreciate any help I could get. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see y'all in the next one.